Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I got him!
Here's Harper, lays it up and banks it in. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Maxey. And he throws it down with one hand.
Man, he had the speed on the runway, and he took off for that dunk.
Pass to Harper. Back to Wade. Stolen by Jackson. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Malawach. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
That rare catch and shoot from AD, but he looked comfortable there.
And at 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
Here's Davis, following the score by Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harper. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And it's Maxey missing. And here's New York now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Suns. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Down low. Malawach. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Malawach has gotten his second bucket.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Pass to Wade. Inside. Out to Bridges. Here's Wade. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. And the Suns pushing it up now. Jackson for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. The Knicks with the lead. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Davis. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Now Jordan. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Pass to Harper. Clock at 6. Outside for Davis. From downtown. Pure from 3-point range. Davis has got 5.
Yeah, if AD gets space from deep, he is not going to hesitate to let it fly.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Wells. Launches it. Davis with a rebound.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Yeah, the play naturally finds Jackson because he's so well positioned. He's right where his team needs him.
For 3, Bridges. Can't get it to drop. Here's Jordan. Misses from close range. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
Hook loose. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
He gets it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks.
New York, 15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Knicks leading by 4. To the paint. And the layup is good off the glass. Simons got 5 points.
Well, I like the versatility from Simons. He's a lot more than just a jump shooter. He can also beat you in the paint.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. Outside Wells. Pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Substitution on the court.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Bridges outside. New York again can't hit. Suns trail by 6. To the left wing. Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jordan. And here's Maxey outside. Drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Here's Harper. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
To the middle. It's stolen by Hart. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Harper. He has 6.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And the Knicks making a change here. The Suns trail by 11. Right side, Maxey. Pass to Jordan. Malawach. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Jackson for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got his first 2 points of the night.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pass to Jordan. 34 seconds left in the first half. Here's Malawach. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off the shot here. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night. Knicks leading by 7. Wade drives in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Outside for Davis. AD stretching the floor.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's New York, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now here's Jordan. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Here's Harper. He's got 6. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
But that is the shot he should be looking for. He's just got to hope for better luck next time.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For 3, Maxey. Again, Maxey missing. And now the Knicks on the break.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
for three. Maxey. He can't hit that time.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Bridges. And the call will be against Jalen Wells. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Wade. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Now Bridges. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot here. There's Davis with the 3. The rebound by Maxey. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Wells. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Wells has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Jackson outside. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Here's Davis. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he continues to break down that defense. Davis is in a great rhythm right now.
Outside Wells. Launches a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Wade. Down low. Outside Davis. Kicks it out to Jackson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Suns trailed by 7. Pass to Jordan. Up top, Jackson. It's Wells on the wing. Jackson outside. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Jackson's got 11 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Out to DiVincenzo. Off target with the 3.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Maxey on the wing. The 3 is up. That one is off. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Knicks up by 4.
The Knicks, 45.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And New York has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And Davis gets double-teamed. From deep, Harper. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And that's the kind of veteran awareness you get from AD, always keeping his eye on the outside when he has the ball.
Pass to Malawach. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Here's Harper. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Davis. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Maxey. Driving to the basket.
That is textbook rim protection from Davis. Going after the ball without making contact on the shooter.
Here's Jordan. Davis on the double team. For three, Maxey buries it from three.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Wade. Bridges outside. Outside for Davis. Pass to Wade. It's stolen away. Jordan with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Malawatch. Left side Wells. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thanks for that, Allie. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To take the lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Jordan goes in. Oh! Wow! With authority!
Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Now, it is something special to be born with that kind of verticality. Wow, Anthony Simons with great work right there to get his team a bucket they sorely needed.
Shoots a three. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart. New York making a switch here. And so it's Phoenix with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's Jackson. And here's Jordan. Maxey fires. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Here's Harper. Davis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Yeah, what composure from Jackson Jr. Not allowing the pressure of the moment to get to him.
Stolen by Davis. On the break. .54 seconds left in the fourth. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Davis is ready for these moments. He is a guy that embraces the spotlight.
They set a pick. And Maxey, here we go. Davis on the double team. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And an intentional foul right there. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Jackson can't hit it. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so it's Phoenix with it. Nails it! And he commits the intentional foul.
Tyrese Maxey. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. And it's a 7-point game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
Maxey. And it's Wells off the drive. Got a hand on it. And so it's New York winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.